February 9, 2024, a dark day not just for Wigwe's family, but for Access Bank, Nigeria, and the entire world. That helicopter crash sent shockwaves to all of us. Dr. Herbert Wigwe, the brain who transformed Access Bank and became a model for entrepreneurship in Nigeria. This wasn't just the loss of a CEO, it was a blow to the very spirit of progress. Emirs, governors, billionaires, statesmen, and celebrities paid their last respect at the funeral. What a man he was, what an empire he's built, and how many lives he's touched. This video is about Wigwe's legacy and not about the sadness, a story which has been repeated several times. Let's rewind a bit. This story begins in the heart of Nigeria. Though a native of Isiokpo in Ikwere local government area of Rivers State, Wigwe was born on August 15, 1966 in Ibadan, Oyo State. His father was the head of the Nigerian Television Authority and his mother was a nurse. He probably heard stories of struggle, Nigeria's fight for independence, the growing pains of a young nation. That spirit of resilience enveloped his being. We may not know the nitty-gritty details of his early days, but one thing is for sure. Building a future in Nigeria demanded a fighter's spirit, and Wigwe possessed it in abundance. He poured that tenacity into his education, earning an accounting degree from the University of Nigeria, Nsukka. He is also a fellow of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, ICAN. Could this be the reason he fell in love with the world of banking? After graduating in 1987, Wigwe went for the National Youth Service Corps (NYSC) in 1988. He became a chartered accountant in 1989 while he was a graduate assistant at Coopers and Lebrand, now PwC. He also worked at Capital Merchant Bank as a credit analyst. His journey began at Coopers and Lebrand, but the corporate world couldn't contain his ambition. Wigwe craved the thrill of high finance. That's what drew him to Guaranty Trust Bank, where he spent over a decade sharpening his skills, mastering the game from within, and rising to the post of executive director at 32. 2002 was a defining year for this fearless Nigerian. Alongside his partner, Igboje, Wigwe aimed high, Access Bank. Here was a bank with potential, but not yet a powerhouse. Many people doubted these young leaders. Could they handle this challenge? Wigwe, fueled by that unyielding Nigerian spirit, never doubted. He saw untapped potential, the raw power waiting to be unleashed. So they both acquired Access Bank, but the path ahead was riddled with obstacles, competition, a rapidly evolving banking landscape, and the relentless pressure to deliver. These early 2000s were defining for Nigeria's financial sector, and Wigwe navigated it with strategic brilliance. Under his watch, Access Bank became a giant. It became a pioneer of innovation beyond Access Bank. Tengen Holdings was his brainchild too, proving his genius wasn't bound by any single sector. He understood Nigeria's growth demanded a diverse economy. Tengen Holdings' strategic investments, particularly in acquiring additional 150 million shares worth 1.49 billion naira from Access Holdings. As a result of this acquisition, Wigwe's indirect holdings at Access Bank now stand at 1.9 billion units of shares, while his direct holdings remained at 201 billion units of shares, according to Nairametrics. Wigwe believed that education is the key to Nigeria's future. Wigwe University is his beacon, a place where the next generation of leaders could find their footing, empowered to create a better tomorrow. His heart extended further still. The How Foundation embodies his belief that success could be used to uplift others. From healthcare to education, countless lives have been touched because he dared to give back. Let's not forget the largest merger of our time in 2018. Access Bank acquired Diamond Bank, becoming Nigeria's undisputed financial giant. In case you're not aware, Wigwe was the mastermind behind this feat, solidifying his place in the annals of Nigerian business. Between January 2014 to 2022, Wigwe was the group managing director CEO of Access Bank. Although he stepped down as CEO in 2022, his legacy lived on through his leadership at Access Holdings PLC. But fate sadly had other plans. He passed on this year in a fatal air crash in California, alongside 6 people including his wife Chizoba and son. Death might still alive, but it amplifies a legacy. Dr. Herbert Wigwe's impact isn't just about numbers of banks, it's about proving the audacity of the Nigerian spirit, inspiring countless entrepreneurs and changing lives every single day. That's a legacy that will never be forgotten. Did you enjoy this episode? Kindly hit that like button and I will see you in the next one.